Hello everyone, this is Casablanca and welcome to the fourth edition of North Africa Dreamin, one of the biggest Salesforce community events in the world. We are excited to immerse you in the energy of this incredible event, where the Salesforce community comes together to share ideas, knowledge and inspiration. We will give you a taste of the amazing atmosphere with some insightful conversations with speakers, attendees and organizers who made this all possible. As you see, I already got my badge and the t-shirt of this edition. So don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and stay plugged for some juicy insights. Let's go.
We have photos, please check them. Of course, we have also many sponsors. So let's start with our sponsors because they pay a lot of money. No. So thank you so much, Capgemini.
Hello again. As we talked earlier about having some great guests, here is next to me, North Africa Dreamin organizer, a Salesforce architect, community architect of group leader of Utrecht, Hakim Muttaqi.
Thank you very much, and I'm very happy to be with you here as a guest. And thank you, Oreivaton, also for being also as well at North Africa Dreamin this year again.
Yeah, we're happy to have you. How are you doing? How is
I'm feeling
NAD
great.
going?
I'm feeling great. It's quite stressful, to be honest. A lot of work we have done the last. I will not say a couple of months, but I will say more than that. But we are here. We are very happy to see that result, and the day is not finished yet, and we still have surprises.
Yeah. Well, talking about the North Africa Dreamin and you as an organizer, what inspired you the most to take as a role in this community?
I will take it in one specific word, to be honest. It's a give back, right? So I own the community a lot because I learned from the community. They helped me to grow, and I'm very happy to be an owner as well, to be part of that community. And as I learned, I will be very happy to again give back, and that's what pushed us to create this event. Well, I will not say create event, but I will organize and be part of the event, because without our attendees and without our sponsors, of course, that they are supporting the community, that will never be possible.
What advice you could give to professionals in order to inspire them to give more to the community or to be more in the community?
Well, I always believe that alone you cannot go that far. Together we can walk kilometers and kilometers and support each other. If someone is tired, we can take his hand and then we can walk with him. That's the most important thing. And I believe that if I want to learn, if I want to grow, I need to be part of the community, because it's not that maybe today I'm an architect, but before I was not, and still being an architect, that doesn't mean that I know everything. So there is always something that you can learn from somebody else, and it comes from anyone. So I will, of course, definitely advise to all I will say, young professionals to join the community and be active members of that community. They will learn a lot, and they will, of course, help others also to learn a lot.
Yeah. And Saad Hakim, also we talked about, or we presented you as, or you are a solution architect. What do you enjoy the most about your role, and during your career, what are the challenges that you face to be here as a solution architect?
That's a good question, because definitely as solution architect it's different than being a developer, right? I'm coming from a developer background. I did a lot of development in the past, but being architect, it's really difficult. Why? Because for me, I used to think before as a developer. I take a problem, a challenge. I wouldn't say problems. It's more always challenges. There is no problem. So you take a challenge, and then at that moment, you only think about the technical solution, right? But the most important thing, we are building solutions to solve a problem. to solve a need of a customer. So the first thing that we need to think about is not how we are going to build it, what kind of technology we are going to use, which framework. That's not important. The most important thing for me, in my opinion, is what kind of business value this solution will bring to the to that company. So how I will help my partner, which is my the company I work with, how we will help them to achieve the result they are looking for. And of course, we work together, we go together, and then of course we will make more and more good stuff for that company. That's, I believe, that's the things that makes me very happy, because it's not only the fancy thing. Of course, I'm a developer. I really like to build those kind of things, but the most important is to keep in mind that the value that you will get out of this solution. That's the most important.
Okay. Talking about as I saw during this event, particularly on the keynote speakers or some speaker sessions as well, the subject of AI was the most discussed on these sessions. What can Salesforce brings to businesses, to particularly on side of AI and automations like AI?
Well, AI is not only a Salesforce subject, so it's the trending. All the companies are using AI, and that's very good, to be honest, because it's the next step.
Yeah.
We don't have to do the stuff that we can automate, and I believe on that part. We should use our time to build more and more valuable stuff, and the stuff that can be automated, indeed, it can be automated. So now there is a lot of challenges with AI.
Yeah, sure.
We all know that. You cannot work with AI with the wrong data. So you cannot just start building stuff while your data is corrupted, or there is a problems, and that creates bias, and that creates a lot of issues, and it puts you in a position that the AI will, for example, instead of helping you, putting you in a situation that nobody would like to wants to be there, right? So I think, and it's not only me, also the professionals, you need to prepare the very good infrastructure before you start working on the AI. It's fancy, it's nice, it's new, it's technologic, everybody wants it, but you cannot build something like a building without an infrastructure. And the infrastructure is your data. Your data needs to be clean, needs to be ready. You need to have a lot of different kind of data to avoid bias, which is the most difficult part. And also you need to control and keep teaching that AI to make sure that he give you what you are looking for. It's a long process. We should not think about it like, oh, it's a point and click and we are there. That's not true. We have to think it, and you have to design it the right way.
Yeah.
Because solutioning AI is not the same as a solution in normal application. You always need to think about your solution, what you would like to get out of it. I want to use AI, okay, what I'm looking for. What kind of value I'm trying to get there. And then you need to put AI in that design. Today we have solutions which are already in place. It's very little chance that you get a green field in any company. They exist for a long time, they are there, they have data. So basically you have to deal with that data, and there where you have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, sure. And even you said before it's a big subject. Even I saw that the Salesforce is spending more time, more money on teaching AI and building some events about AI as well. And that's what you are doing now as organizers on the...
They're also spending a lot of money on data cloud.
Yeah, sure.
I don't think that people are like focusing more on AI because they see the nice things, right? The result, they see the end result, but they don't see the back end. What's happened before you get that? So which language model you trained? Are you training your own language model? Are you training, for example, an external one? And of course with the trust layer, that helps a lot, to be honest.
Yes.
So that help you to avoid, for example, having those issues with sending customer data on to the public cloud or something like that. That's very good, but nobody is talking about that. That's what I'm calling the infrastructure. You need to have the infrastructure, and of course the result, it will be fantastic at the end. Without the infrastructure, just jumping like that, you will make more damage.
Yeah, sure. So, Al-Hakim, we were so happy to have you and to ask you some few questions.
Thank you.
The discussion with you is so fancy, as you said. And
Thank you.
have you soon on some other episodes.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
So to answer the question, I think we've had, as a human species, we've had lots of revolutions, and I think we are witnessing one of the biggest, most transformative revolutions that humanity has ever seen. And I think just being able to witness it and be part of it and contributing to this revolution in of course, from our perspective, in business transformation, is what we really.
Hello again. Hope you enjoyed these amazing videos. After each break, we have a new guest, and here is our second guest of the day, the co-founder and CTO of Oreivaton, Yassine Al-Qandili. Happy to have you, Yassine, again.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
How are you?
I'm doing very good.
How is the NAD going? The same question as I asked to Abdul Hakim earlier.
Look, it's going very good. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
Always happy to be in North Africa Dreamin. It's always a refreshing experience. It's very inspiring to meet all of these people coming from all over the place in Morocco and also all over the world. This year's theme is about AI. It's so, cutting edge. We're listening to sessions and meeting people talking about these topics that are very inspiring, I would say, and very fun, because that's what we are also doing with our clients. We're exploring uncharted territories in what sense. So it's great to see this happening.
Cool.
And to be here.
Yassine, given that Oreivaton is a diamond sponsor on collaboration with NBS, what motivated you to support this event, and what is your motivation to support this event?
Look, this year we've decided to co-sponsor the event to have more impact with NBS Consulting. And from our experience from last year, we've been here and we've seen how much impact we could make by participating in such events, because it's it's a community event, so it needs funding from different sponsors, and that creates more impact and creates a more meaningful experience for people. And at Oreivaton, and also NBS, it's part of our DNA to give back to community, to our community, and we want to develop that community in that space where people can go learn and network and grow their network with the Moroccan and the international community of Salesforce. Yeah. And really that's why we want to be present here every year, because we love supporting the community, and we love Salesforce, and we love how much impact we can make in that area. And that's why we're mainly committed to being here every year, and also inshallah next year, why not?
Okay, Yassine, and move on to the core subject of this event this year, which is AI. Why do you believe that is important for business or for companies to leverage AI or data cloud for their customers, as an example?
Like I said this morning, I think we are maybe lucky to be witnessing a huge turn in how humanity looks like, actually. We've gone through multiple revolutions, and one of them was the Industrial Revolution, which changed the way which changed human life seriously, and cities started emerging, and people started moving out from rural spaces to more modern, like more city oriented spaces, and our lives have changed. And then we've had this digital revolution where everything moved from being in the real world to a world that is digital. And I think now that we are witnessing another even bigger turn that is going to change our lives in ways that I don't, well, I would say I fail to comprehend for now. And I think we all do. And I think from a business perspective, businesses need to, it's not a trend, it's a real shift in, like I said, in what we do in our daily life. So I think businesses need to surf on the wave, because there is a wave, there's a shift that is happening, and businesses do need to take or leverage whatever possible, whenever possible, to scale basically and to survive in this new era and in this new way of living. And I think there's a lot that we can do with AI. And one of the questions that is being asked today from all boards of major companies, and small or big, that are asking how can we leverage AI and how can we move on to the next step in this new paradigm. And I think this is where Salesforce plays a good part, because it's coming up with all these new products that are based on Gen AI specifically, and that are transforming the way we think about solutioning, the way we think about selling, the way we think about service. It's more, let's automate whatever we can automate. It's not only about automation, it's about giving computers the independence and the intelligence that they can have to cross-sell and upsell and service and do marketing. And this is something that we've never seen before. So that's why I think it's important, because it can really scale businesses and also kill businesses if they don't be in those, if they don't jump on the wave as soon as they can, as possible.
Okay. You talked about the challenges as well. What are the challenges that you foresee in Salesforce?
With regards to AI?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think it's not really a Salesforce question as much as it is a business question. When you, like I said, when you sit with those CIOs or CTOs or business development C-levels who want to take leverage of, or leverage AI in the best way possible, they want to do it, but they don't know in which use case, and they don't know or sometimes there are so many use cases that we cannot choose which one to pick, and to maybe do a proof of concept about it and then move on to the next step. So I think one of the main challenges is finding the right use case that will give you the right return on investment, because obviously when you want to implement AI, you need to put in the money behind to implement that thing. So I think picking up the use case is one main challenge. Of course, we are there to support. We do the consulting and we do the advisory, but that we can to guide our clients to choose the right use cases. So that is okay. And then another challenge, which is, I would say, even bigger, is tapping into the data. Say data today in so many organizations is either scattered, or data quality is an issue, or it's not centralized in one place. So that's again where Salesforce can play a huge role with its new product. It's not new, but it's data cloud product, where you can really bring in all of your customer data into one place, harmonize it in ways that were not possible on Salesforce before, and also on other platforms, and really tap into that power of the data through AI, leveraging all the trust in a secure manner through the trust layer, and really bringing out all of these insights and all of these recommendations, and really enable Agentforce on top of that data to be able to really create independent agents that will do service for you, that will do sales for you, that will draft that email, that will close that opportunity, that will create even marketing campaigns from scratch for you, because it has the data and it's secure and it's your business data that it's going to be based on. So I think like I said, the second and bigger challenge is really, how do you make sure that you collect the right data into the right place? How do you unify it, harmonize it, for it to be usable, and to make, and like to be able to put a logic on top of it, which is going to be the brain of AI. So I think these are the two main challenges.
Okay, cool. And as well, you talked about Agentforce, as we saw this morning on the keynote speech or the keynote session. Mm-hmm. It was one of the most important things that Salesforce have made in this last years, which is Agentforce.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I think it is AI. The whole paradigm is a shift. And I think it's true that Salesforce is making a huge turn as well with this new. It's the biggest innovation, and I've honestly haven't seen an innovation as big as this since a long time in Dreamforces. So this year it was really inspiring, and to hear it again this year in North Africa Dreaming, being all this information being democratized and shared with everyone, and also being able to play with it in orgs is a rewarding experience and interesting.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you so much, Yasin. It was a nice 10 minutes discussion with you.
Happy to be here. Always.
We are so happy to have you in our Peak Talks, and we'll have you soon in the next episode as well. Leave you with some incredible moments.
It involves programs that meet customer expectations, mostly satisfaction and revenue, of course.
We have reached the end of the video and the end of the day as well. It was a very amazing and tiring day. I hope you like it, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't hesitate to leave your opinions in the comments as well. Thank you so much.